Good day, and thank you for taking an interest in my video. I'm going to take you on a trip to Roper Lake State Park. One of the wonderful things about this area is that no matter where you go, you're able to take a good look at Graham Mountain that's in the background that just happens to be covered in snow today. Now, as we take our trip through this park, this state park, we're going to go first to the cabin areas, where you'll also be able to see in the background the RVs and their hookups, as well as the camping areas that are available here. Now, there are fees to get into the park. Just a $7 fee for a day use fee. That's if you're going to use your vehicle. $3 if you're going to walk into the park, and then you're going to need to continue to use your wallet. That if you're going to camp or you go use the cabins. Now, after we get done with the cabin area, I'm going to take you to Moriah Mesa Trail, and we're going to take a look at the hot tub that's fed by the hot springs. After that, we're going to go to the peninsula that they have here that juts out into Roper Lake State Park, Roper Lake, excuse me, and take a look at the swimming area, as well as some of the barbecue and picnic areas with the shaded picnic areas as well. And lastly, we're going to go to Dankworth Ponds. We're going to take you, I'll be able to show you the pond, and then also take a trip to the recreated Indian village that they use for educational purposes here. And we'll take a look at those things, and we'll wrap up our little trip to Roper Lake and the opportunities that they have here. And hopefully you'll be compelled to come and take a look at our southeastern Arizona desert oasis and come and have a day of fun in the sun. Hello again, and thank you for coming again with me in my tour for you of Roper Lake State Park. I believe in the back you are able to see some of the RVs that are here today, using the facilities that are available to us at Roper Lake State Park. Now, if I was to come here for a weekend or a vacation getaway, I'd be using this tent right here. And I would go and I would set it up at one of the many camping sites that are available to us there, where many bathrooms are available, that all of which are handicap accessible, as well as the cabins that are here at Roper Lake State Park. And they are handicap accessible, and I think that that's a wonderful addition to the state parks that Arizona is doing, making these things available to people that would decades ago have trouble accessing these opportunities that come to each and every one of us. Now, as we move on to our next stop, we're going to be taking a look at the swimming areas that they have here, and we're also going to take a walk around Moriah Trail, and that's going to take us to the hot springs that are located here. One of the things that just make you say, I think I'm going to go take a look at that hot spring, and I'm going to bring my swimming suit with me. Now, that's not something I'm going to do because, as I showed earlier, there is some snow on Mount Graham. So I appreciate you, and as we go, I hope that you continue to tune in and take a look at the picnic areas, among other things. All right, here we are again at Roper Lake State Park. Just a wonderful day. The sun is shining, the wind is blowing, and just not a cloud in the sky. Tell you what, I had been complaining about not bringing my swimsuit because it was a little bit chilly, but let me tell you, that hot tub behind me is warm. It is magnificent. I really do wish that I had brought my swimming trunks. Now, where we're going to be going next is the peninsula, or as they call it, the island here. And I'm just going to take you to show you some of the covered picnic areas and some of the barbecue areas, as well as the swimming area that they have, just that you can go swimming in Roper Lake if you ever get out of the hot tub. Hello again. Sorry about that. I was just using my binoculars to take a better look at the waterfowl and the ducks that are on the pond today. Let me give you a quick turnaround so that you guys can see some of the opportunities that are here on the peninsula. We have picnic tables. It also has a barbecue grill here. And then we're going to move right over here to the swimming area. Now you can go swimming all along this beach, but right here we have stairs down to an area, and there has been sand provided so that the swimming is fun and enjoyable. No hard rocks on your feet. Now we're going to be going to Dankworth Ponds next, take you a look at the Indian village as well as the pond. All right, as we continue our trip around this Roper Lake State Park, we find ourselves at Dankworth Ponds. Now you can see that there are picnic areas, barbecues, as well as a playground for kids to my back. But I think that the most compelling thing at Dankworth the ponds is the ability to fish here. It's been stocked with largemouth bass, rainbow trout, crappies, three among the many that are in that pond, as well as catfish as well. There was a major pond reconstruction just a few years ago where they drained the pond and then they removed the cattails and the cattail balls, root balls, and it was rather extensive. And as you can see, the pond is clean and clear, and it looks very well. And so now we're going to head to the recreated Indian Village, and we'll take a look at the educational opportunities that are also here at Roper Lake State Park at the Dankworth Pond area. Now this house here is typical of houses lived by the Mongol Indians over 1,000 years ago in the San Simon Village. Sam Simon Valley, excuse me. Now those are some of the clips that are up here on the top of this mesa at Dankworth Ponds, showing the recreation of Indian villages. This is the kind of strivings and that the Bureau of Land Management and the Arizona State Department state parks have went through to try and create an educational experience for our children, and also for adults that are willing to learn and are interested in these kind of activities. And I hope that you enjoyed the trip into this different world. All right, well, thank you very much for coming with me on this trip through Roper Lake State Park and Dankworth Ponds, as well as the Indian Village. I hope that you enjoyed this opportunity to take a deeper look into what the Roper Lake State Park and the Dankworth Pond Bureau of Land Management area have to offer. I want to remind those that come out here to do the fishing, that's the main attraction at these ponds and lakes, to remember to take care of your monofilament. These are dangerous hazards for the animals, not only fish but also the ducks that call this place home or a refuge while they fly south for the winter. This is their home. Just want to take a moment to recap what I've been able to offer in knowledge and video to you today. First, we took a look at the cabins to show you the camping opportunities here. There's an ability to come here with your RV or tents, or just your car and go camping in the cabins. Then we took an opportunity to go take a look at Moriah Mesa Trail and the hot tub that's fed by the hot springs there. And then we went on to the picnic areas on the peninsula the island as it's called here at Roper Lake, and take a look at the swimming area, the barbecues, and the picnic areas that they offer for a wonderful opportunity to have a birthday party or a family get-together. And then from there we traveled to Dankworth Ponds, where we were able to see the playgrounds as well as the waterfowl that they have here, and the ducks that like to quack. And then we moved forward onto the Indian village, where we were able to see 4 dwellings that have been recreated to create educational opportunities for those educators out here that are wanting to teach natural history and the history of this area. Now, before I bid you a fond farewell, I just want to let you know that there's this entire ecosystem, this desert oasis, as I mentioned at the beginning, is an ecosystem that starts with tiny creatures and goes up to coyotes and bobcats, raccoons, egrets, herons, as well as ducks and catfish and largemouth bass. It's important that we take an opportunity to enjoy these things, to sit quietly and enjoy the natural beauty for what it is here to offer us, and that's the peace and serenity, the rescue from the stress and tension that is our daily lives. And I hope that you enjoyed my video. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day.